Yeah, we will be giving an introductory sessions on diversity, equity, and inclusion. So yes, if you look into the pictures, we have uh, one particular species in different segment, different representation, and these are all live chickens. These are all live chickens, differently colored, and that is what we are talking about here: diversity, equity, and inclusions. Look around here, amongst yourself, you will see people are coming from different families, different cultural background, different geographies, different abilities, different languages, different favorite activities, different ages, and of course, different genders per se. Now, what are we looking out here? If you are accessing this video at your workplace, think about it. If you're not accessing this video, think about your workplace, think about your school, think about, I'm sure about it that you in your even in your country, if you look around closely, no two people are alike. They have different upbringing, different outlook, different perspective, different taste. This is diversity in glorifying example. But then what makes us different? Because of our appearances, because of our age, culture, ethnicity, race, language, gender, sexual orientations, religion, income level, family environment, job title, development abilities, as the case might be. This is difference. You see in a branch there are birds and no two birds are alike. But when I describe in a branch, they are birds and nothing else. So birds of different colors, different feathers, different size, different age group also, different lifespan also, different food habit also. But that is what still they are termed as birds. So yes, we are different by appearances, by age, by culture, by religion, by caste, by color, by sex, by sexual orientation, by family environment, by job knowledge, by education, but development abilities thereby. But then what makes us same? If you look at it, I have again a pick of apples. What are we looking around here? At the end of the day, it despite the fact that whatever the color apple that we are looking around it, it is yellow, it is red, it is green, irrespective of what color apple, an apple remains an apple. It gives more or less the same amount of taste and same amount of benefit to the mankind. That is what makes us same also. This is how you need to understand. This is also unique to ourselves, unique to the apple. So what is diversity, what is equity, what is inclusion? Is that what we are trying to understand? According to the Merriam-Webster dictionary, diversity is defined as the quality or the state of having many different forms, many different types, many different ideas. The state of having people who are different races or who have different cultures in a group of an organization. So that is what we are looking about it. This is what Webster's dictionary tells us all about it. The Merriam-Webster's defined equity as fairness, as justice in a way people are treated. What is equality? It's a quality of the state of being equal. It is a quality or state of having the same rights, social status thereby. And that is what equality is all about it. So fair versus equal. Look at this picture. Is it fair? Is it fair? It might not be fair, but look at that. Everybody is having the equal boxes. Look at the same picture. We have changed the numbers of allocation of boxes. Now, this is fair, but they are not equal. They have not been saved the same thing. But in this case, everybody is watching the game, able to watch the game. But in this scenario where it is equally distributed, it is not being enjoyed by at least one person. So that is what fairness versus equal is all about it. This pick will should serve you as an understanding of what is fairness and what is equality per se. So what is inclusions? Equity, diversions, inclusions are one. The same when buildings are anti-biased in a classroom or in a college or in a workplace setting. It's equity, diversity and inclusion (DEI) are one and the same when building an anti-bias classrooms. So why are they important? Children and family benefit most when they are fully included. When they feel that they are recognized, they are respected, there is a self-worth for themselves. Children learn to be proud of themselves and of their families, to respect human differences, to recognize biasness, and to speak up for what is right. That is what they believe so. What are the barriers? The biasness uncovering our own stereotype, discomfort and biasness that those belongs to our team as on when on basis, as the case might be. The Herman grid, if you look into it, watch this particular graph time and again. I am eliminating my cursor altogether and concentrate only on the boxes, and then you will see there would be certain gray boxes appearing. Watch closely. Take a deep breath if and concentrate. I'll just leave you for a moment. Did you see it? Did you see it? I'm sure you saw it. I myself was frozen down so that not to attract you. You must have seen boxes or gray circles out there. This is what happens. The Herman grades is to discover the first impression of the people are not always the true impression. Pass out copies of Herman grid to any participants, to anybody, and ask them to do share the impression. Even they will see gray dots within the white intersection. Are the gray spots really there? Believe me or not, they are not there. But then you can able to see it. How come? This is an example how we sometimes see things that they are not really there. So can we have a discussion? Can we understand what is the first impression? Is the first impression the last impression? Is the first impression the right impression? Or is it just a wrong impression? What kind of background the people has to, you need to understand, dissect the perspective and probably come up with a true picture. As someone from a different background, another culture had ever gone wrong with you as a first impression, with you as an individual, if somebody has confided that they might have calculated or miscalculated your appearances altogether, you need to understand and discuss this in a large section. Probably you will be able to see how biased we are, how prejudices that we come up with it. So these are the barriers. Tourist approach to curriculum is a barrier. Thinking the mere fact that, oh my goodness, we have a 14 minutes video to be seen and watched. Perhaps what can we understand? So classroom material, do we make people visible or invisible with the materials that we provide as on when on basis? So barriers of family engagement. Do we know enough about our families? Do we know about what all circumstances, what all motivation they have within themselves? Is our messages direct or indirect, overt or covert, as the case might be? So, what are the barriers? Our understanding of children's understanding is their ages, the stages that we are looking to it. Children trying to make sense of what they hear, what they see. Children develop prejudices as they observe negative attitude, misinformation, stereotypes about diversity exist, and that is a fact. That is a reality. So, what does an anti-bias classroom look? It does it look like everybody having of same feathers flocking together, or is it like people coming from different backgrounds and probably cohabiting the same places, the workplace per se, in this case, without any pride, without any prejudices, without any egos in this, and they simply following the law of natural justice and going ahead with it. Teachers who are consistently interacting with children in an emotional, supportive, developmental, appropriate ways, including addressing identity and capacity and biases, as in what the role model of a children should be all about it. Responding to all form of curiosity from the children, responding to the pre-prejudiced behavior as the case might be. The physical environmental reflects the each diversity of human beings, including visual images. And in all learning materials, children see themselves in the environment, purchase materials, and made materials thereby. Families should welcome, be visible, be respected, be informed to contribute towards the anti-bias classroom activities. We are talking about creating a supporting environment. We are talking about communication with the families. We are talking about supporting the families in coming together. What strategies do you think would be appropriate for the families, for the employees, for everybody thereby? With this, I come to an end of diversity, equity, and inclusions overview. Thank you for watching this video till the end.